How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We're playing some more Modern Black Green Rock, and uh, as per usual, we're playing the Overlord of the Baelmerk Vampire Hex Mage combo, along with the Moonshadow, Nethergoyf, Mishra's Bauble package. I feel like locked in with in terms of like what I've been playing, but I want to change it up a little bit today. There are like a few flex slots in the list, and the flex slots that we're gonna be trying out today are the Emperor Bones again. I haven't played with Emperor Bones in a while, so we're doing like a 3 Orcish Bowmasters, 3 Emperor Bones split, and in doing so, we're gonna run some Troll of Khazed Dums. I've always liked having trolls as a kind of if I don't have an overlord in the graveyard, just having more options to bring back with Emperor Bones and just bash in is what the thought process is. And also, there's just synergies with both Moonshadow and Nethergoyf. Troll just getting creatures in the graveyard as well as putting a creature at instant speed with Moonshadow in play is pretty clutch as well. So I think there's a lot of subtle synergies there that just intertwine with the list. The main green splash is for the Luluboom charms, so those are staying there. And the rest of the list is pretty kind of nothing of surprise. I've been championing the third Surveil land on these like Moonshadow lists, so I'm keeping that. I did have to make some room for the troll, so I believe I cut a fetch as well as a Boseiju. So of note, we'll see how we miss those. And then in the sideboard, it's kind of a hodgepodge. With I feel like modern kind of changing a little bit with the new Marvel set coming already out on Moto already. But keeping Crozier specifically for Affinity, Culling Ritual for Boros as well as Affinity, Deadbeak Shirt for Storm and Tron, End of the Hunt for Affinity and Tron, specifically for Kappa Cannoneer. Force of Despair is just another sweeper, probably for Kappa Cannoneer as well. And then we have Spellbomb for the Great General Graveyard Hate, Pick Your Poisons for a catch-all type removal, whether it's artifacts, enchantments, or flying creatures like Scions. And then Vexing Bauble is for the free spells, Living End, etc., etc. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. On the play, I wish we're on the draw. I wish we're on the play here. They're lead on. They're lead on Moonshadow. Could also, yeah, I'll lead on Moonshadow. Steinmeier is an interesting call. But like this is like a pretty aggressive hand with the creatures that we have, so it would be nice to be able to underground mortuary, yeah. Blue Delta in the graveyard. We could like turn to X Mage this and go full aggro, but I don't think it's worth it against these Jun colors. Nethergoyf. Well, let's go trigger. Probably won't call on a Hex Mage right now. I think I just go aggro. Just play double Goyf. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Double Underground Mortuary. They top with this one. Like I said, I wish we were on the play. Just this such an aggro hand that being on the play would have been a lot. I've tended to learn. I don't know if this is just me getting fucking older and older, but like I feel, I feel like I'm like leaning towards more like these aggressive mid range builds in modern. Like I just like I feel like maybe it's just that sure. I feel like maybe it's just how the nature of modern is, but like I feel like wow, that sucked. um damn. Don't necro me. Pillage the bog. I need an overlord here. Okay, thank you. Let's see what I hit here. Ooh, the Bowmasters is interesting. I think I like the Bowmasters. I think this will be useful. This doesn't destroy Necro. So let's hope that they don't find a Necro. Looks like they found it. Professor Fell. Okay. The gain 3. Interesting. So I can kill the Professor Fell here. Soul Hex Mage. They only have one card in hand. Attack them. Get a Hex Mage. Hex Mage utility coming clutch here. Go to 14. Hex Mage. Hopefully they don't have another one. That would be pretty catastrophic. Wow. Okay. I could double Bowmasters and shoot it down. Yeah, because I feel like they might just plus here. So let me shoot it down. Found all 3 Bowmasters today. So now this means like if they ever find a Necro, it's gonna be pretty bad. What shall ever you do? Okay. Do they have another Bowmasters? Yeah, I could tell. I could tell you've been really enjoying this deck based on your Based on your commentary in the Discord. I could just send a Overlord to the face if I really wanted to. I think I'm gonna do this. Kind of debate a Bowmasters here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna Swamp Cycle. Trigger this. Don't think they have the Bowmasters here. Oh my god, they do? Oh, they have the Wretched. Okay, sure. Sure. So now if they have a... Now they have a... Oh... I'll put that on top. I'm gonna play this out. Now that I saw that. I think the goal is to try to kill him as fast as possible. Whoa. I don't know if this seems like a very early concession. Emperor Bones. Emperor Bones. What is current Necrodominance like now? Rockledge with a busted draw engine. You mean Overlord of the Bailmerk, right? You mean Overlord of the Bailmerk is your busted draw engine, right? That's what you meant, right? Let me look up my some upcoming rock decks. So they have 2 Shellys, 2 Fells, which we have Hexmage for. I don't think what the fuck is a Widow? Oh, Dorothy Voidwalker. What am I citing in? They have 4 Soul Spike, 2 March, which isn't free. So like I was like, oh, maybe the Vexing Baubles, but like maybe the Pick Your Poisons. Oh, the Weatherwind Charms are actually kind of bad, right? It only hits Bowmaster, so we should definitely cut the Weatherwind Charms. Do I want forces? Kind of awkward. It could be End of the Hunts. Does End of the Hunt hit Fell? It does. Alright, I'm gonna board in End of the Hunts because they answer Delian Fell. Bailmerk overall. Yes. Yes. And this is when there's mutiny in the Discord and everyone starts fighting each other. So they didn't have a turn 1 discard spell here. think I play my Bauble. And I think I just play Mortuary out. And then I'll just Bauble them. I don't think I need another push. So I'll Bauble them. I'll probably just throw my Emperor Bones at them. Just for them to kill. I do need to apply some pressure though. Maybe this is just like a mulligan. They put their own forces in their graveyard. So they have a pretty rule heavy hand. They have a push. Okay, good to know. Maybe then I just won't play my Emperor Bones out. Bluey Marsh. Okay. Kill the Bowmasters. Okay. I guess I have the Thoughtseize. I drew the Thoughtseize. We know they have push and a bunch of soul spikes. I think I'll let them keep the March. It's the one that like takes the most mana if they don't want to just two for themselves. Okay. That's mildly annoying, but that's not a big deal. I hope that they crack it in a turn. They probably won't, though. I could probably position myself in a way. Oh, they're cracking it now. Okay, that makes sense. I'll top that. I think I'll just main phases now. They use up their soul spike. So they have a March and another soul spike. Fuck! God damn it. God damn it. So they have one soul spike. They pitch. Okay, so they sell the March. Sorry. Hey. So I can Emperor Bones, eat the Bowmasters, and then bring it back on my end step, so then it's still there. But then they just have the March for it. And then the goal is to like hardcast an Overlord at this point. So they can just draw infinite cards here, which is unfortunate. We really needed to have a pick your poison there. Bolting in. Oh god, is this Shieldred? Oh, it's a calling ritual. Man, we are just getting bodied here. Bodied, I say. Withering Charm's cool. So we know they have a March, and then they're just going to draw infinite cards here. Six cards. Still have the March. I'm going to do like this. Now that I have the Bowmasters in hand. This is a little bit of cat and mouse where like I kind of have to sure. Push. They messed up here, I think. So now they have to spend extra resources on this. But then I guess they just get those resources back, so it doesn't matter, but we like this line we kind of needed them to make a mistake in theory. But I don't think we can beat a resolved Necro like this. Troll of Khazed Dum. But they did make a mistake, so that's nice. Thought the Voidwalker is actually kind of annoying. 1, 2, 3. So we already fought through 3 soul spikes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh shit, I misclicked. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, they have the March. Okay, let's concede. They untap with Necro way too many times. This is, I guess, where we do miss Misseju. We also kept a pretty non-aggro hand, and I feel like we're definitely the aggro deck in this matchup. Yeah, let's try this again. You got Pick Your Poison, I guess. Can't complain about a Pick Your Poison. Also playing with bubbles out pretty fast. That's fair too. Yeah, I definitely miss Haywire. I might just instant speed. Enchantment Hate is just good in general. Just so like they just can't do anything. They can't just Necro and like do it. Like our sorcery speed lets them Necro at least once. I think I'm gonna bottom this. Maybe I should have bobbled first. Don't want to like open up to discard spell. Swamp. So this Emperor Bones could just be fodder for their push, which is fine. I think I'm just gonna be the most mana because they can push, and then I can Overlord and then Nethergoyf. They don't push. Play Dothy Voidwalker. Interesting. Okay. This Overlord into their Voidwalker can be pretty sketchy. What is in my deck that I'd be most scared of? They like hit my Picker Poison, or they hit my own Overlord. My own Overlord, my own pick. I don't care about Thoughtseize. I don't care about push. Emperor Bones is non-consequential. Gonna be aggro. It all lands. What could I hit that my opponent would be most beneficial from? Turns out just nothing to worry about. My opponent said for a land mill is wild. Sure. My hope is they actually slam Necro here. Slamming Necro would be fine. Pillage the Bog got plotted. Well, this Voidwalker is definitely doing a number on me. So if I Hex Mage, I attack for 9. Yeah. I agree with you, McWaters. Maybe I should have done that. A lot of nothing though. This is nice because now this is very like Force of the Despair proof. Like my Overlord didn't come into play, so if they wanted to force, like they just tag my Moonshadow. They also didn't really hit much off my Overlord. They hit a couple baubles and a couple lands. sure. Kill my Overlord, probably. Are they going to cast my Overlord? They do. Okay. They get back Dothraki Voidwalker. Cute. Four, 6. So you can sacrifice an enchantment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That triggers my Moonshadow. That's fantastic. Why is my opponent conceding so fast? Interesting. Huh. Okay. Whatever. Well, the thing is, Renato, is like, I am contemplating attacking the Fel because I need to think about playing around Soul Spike. So if I'm playing around Soul Spike, yeah, I guess that's the better play. Is to Bones. Like, if they have Soul Spike, I would adapt the Overlord and then bring it back. And then if they don't Soul Spike me, then I feel like I should just I just know they don't have Soul Spike, because I feel like they probably need to Soul Spike my Overlord before I adapt it. I don't know. I feel like they probably should have made me play it out, and because of the active Planeswalker, I might have made an attack that does not attack them. It's one of those things where, like, just because you don't have it doesn't mean you shouldn't not play it out. This hand is so... There's a whole lot of nothing. They're gonna mulligan this hand. Oh, I don't think this hand is, like, that much better, but whatever. Guess I'll just bomb the Charm. And then I'll bobble them, and then see if this is the type of deck that I want to turn 1 Thoughtseize, or if I just play it slow and just play Mortuary. They're also a Mishra's Bobble deck. That doesn't give me much info at all. I think I Thoughtseize here, because if I like surveil and like just I don't know if I should keep a hand like a card on top or not. Okay, this is good to know. Good to know. Another bauble. So I know that they're drawing bauble here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that that Witherruin Charm that I bottomed, looking pretty poor here. How about an untapped land for my Overlord of the Belmark? Alright, well, that's a consolation prize, I guess. Well, now I know what I'm up against. I don't think I like Bowmasters here. I know they have the bauble, but I can also just bring it back with my Overlord. What up, Corey? Hope you're well, buddy. Always tuning in, man. I really appreciate you hanging out. What's on top of the deck? Another land. Love to see it. Love to see it. How about a Hex Mage milled from the top here? That would be great. Yeah, they're just bubble tricking themselves now. They really need something. Something crazy. It's probably the best could have asked for. Love my Hex Mage. I'm gonna Nethergoyf. So we just need to dodge a slick shot show off, so we don't just get absolutely beaten to a pulp here. They have one surveil land. We know 5 of the 7 cards, 4 of the 6 cards. Darcy is fine because that means we're not gonna get our face beaten into. I wonder if they'll try to block. If I also mill over a Boggart Trawler, I might just keep that on top. Or just bring it back. But kind of want to see if they'll make a weird block. Because this is a 2-turn clock here. I think I'll bring back Nethergoyf. Just act like I'm going to cast it. And then have this push that they probably don't suspect. They don't. Okay, gonna end step. Probably maybe upkeep, push. Darting me. Oh, they're bolting me. Okay, that's the unknown card. They topped. I mean, at this point, three, 5, 7. Even if they have spell pierce, it doesn't matter. Like, I can just do nothing, and they Quarry Steel Cutter. Okay, I'm gonna just let everything go until I need to respond. Knowing that they have 2 direct points of damage, I may have to push the token. But that's fine. Yeah, their hand is Growth, Dart, Growth. Okay. I think they're banking on me making a mistake, but I will hope that I would not. I won't make a mistake. I'll try my best not to. So I'm at 10, Ritual 9, Ritual 8. They have to attack with their Darcy, so no matter what they do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, they have lethal damage that they could produce. It's just I have a push, so. Okay. You know, you have another growth. But if this was real life, my opponent might literally just be like, show me the push. The only thing my opponent could hope for is just for me to misclick. Okay. How about a bunch of these things? Do I even want the force? I don't want the bowmasters. They're a little slow. That's a match that we also just bolted ourselves and thought seized off the trawler. Went to 15 and still won. We did find a Hex Mage off Overlord though. That was pretty clutch. That was pretty lucky. It's such an awkward game for Thoughtseize because like the 2 damage sucks, but like it's like kind of necessary. It's like tempo positive. Take like their best card. Like Thoughtseizing their Swift Spear was so good there. Like that won us the game. Like that like time walked us like 4 turns. I don't like Bowmasters just because, like sure they have baubles and Preordains, but like at the end of the day, like the ping doesn't kill any of their cards, and then sure you might get an extra damage in there, but it's like I'd rather have a removal spell or a card that's a quicker clock because it's such a slow clock. You want to be able to turn the corner fast. I'm debating if I want Forces and Thoughtseize on the draw, especially. I don't think that's good. The Forces also seem great with Trolls, too. You know what? Just for science, I'm gonna try the Forces. I've never played Force of Despair, and I want to give it a try. So we'll try it. Because I can imagine a turn where it's just like they have like a bunch of plotted slick shots and then we just like force them. So, I don't know. We'll see. There's going to be, money's on me drawing a Force of Despair. Okay, never mind. I can't say anything. I was going to say, money's on me drawing a Force of Despair. The turn after my opponent just like spews a bunch of bodies on the board, but. A Preordain. Good, okay. Top, bottom. Witherloom Charm. One of my favorite cards. Another Preordain. Look at this. They already spent 2 Preordains. What is my Bowmaster's gonna do? They top bottomed again. Okay. Tormod's Crypt. They put Steam Vents in the graveyard. I think I'm gonna push right now. I don't want them to like have another sorcery seed spell. That's like it could be like a bauble or something, and they get in a trigger. Mortuary. Kind of don't want to bolt myself. I think I'm just playing Mortuary. And then if I need to like cast this force, I will. Yeah, this is fine. This calling ritual is kind of far away. I have a Withering Charm for a Core Steel Colors or Expressive their iteration. They're keeping a really slow hand. I could also just keep this Culling Ritual for set Corey Steelcutter and then pitch this with Withering Charm. Like them, I don't know what they... Okay, sure. Did they like over sideboard? Who knows? I might get another Mortuary to be honest. Then play Overlord, play Overground, or Underground Mortuary, I mean. I wonder if they'll pop this Crypt. No respect for the troll? No respect for the troll? No respect for the troll! No respect for the troll. Guess I'll get Moonshadow. Put this. I'll top that. So I can force the... Yeah, next turn I'll just Moonshadow. I'll say the Bauble. Okay. 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 It's kind of funny that I can just pop all this. Do I have to play? I have to be careful of Spell Pierce though. That is the worry. Maybe that's what they have. I don't know. I can't knock over the Spell Pierce though. Charm does destroy Cutter. Oh, I'm gonna go for it. Sure. Looks like they don't have it. I might just play this Trawler out low-key. I think it's better than just deploying a 1/1 that I have no way to really grow. This also shrinks their the Darcy's. They still have a Surveillance they can get. I don't know what they have in their hand. So now whatever threat they play, I am inclined to force it, I guess. Okay. I guess I'm not like super pressed to do it. I could also just hard cast this Force of Despair next turn. It's turn 5 and they have yet to commit a... I guess they... Yeah, they have yet to commit a creature, huh? What are they gonna cast now? Trawler down. They topped, which is scary, I guess. Do I hold this Witherbloom Charm up? I think I do. I need this Overlord to come off, like, ASAP. Okay. Interesting. Bolt my Moonshadow. I'm gonna keep my Witherbloom Charm. I'm gonna be able to bring it back with this Overlord in 2 turns, so on a rush. So they have 1 Surveil Land. Who would have thought we'd go to like these long games against Prowess? So funny. Okay, I have a Overlord unless they have a way to... If they have a way to remove the Overlord, like double bolt, I will with a Charm. And because at this point then I think we both need... I need a recoup resources here. Unholy Heat. That sucks. I think I needed to recoup resources here. Troll of Khazed Dum. Oh, baby. They probably have another Unholy Heat, though, which would suck. It's time to rumble, rumble, rumble. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Here comes the big boys. The big boys have entered the chat. The big boys have entered the chat. Who would have thought that we'd be able to hardcast a troll in the Prowess matchup? The Source of Despair is also still very, very awkward, but, you know. Oh, shit. Now we're dead. What? Oh my god! We get to kill their... We get to kill our slick shot. Because they bounced my troll. Oh my god, dude. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Man, I can't cast this Force of Despair. Wait a minute. Oh, it's so funny. Cast this Mutagenic Growth. I'm gonna Surveil here. I'm gonna tap out. Ooh, they're thinking about it. I tapped out. I tapped out. I tapped out. I tapped out. Cast your Mutagenic Growth. Mutagenic Growth. Mutagenic Growth. Yes! Jump-baited! Jump-baited! The little things, baby. Jump-baited. Jump-baited. That was fun. Now Nethergoyf's out of Unholy Heat range. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. That's big brain plays right there. That is big brain plays. Yikes. Moto, why? Okay. Probably lead on basic swamp anyway. I could also bubble trick myself, so this gives me options to bubble trick. Marauding Mako. Don't think I want the land. So before the ball will trigger, we'll get a swamp. I swear I shuffled it away. I shuffled the land, I swear. Sure. Prevent a bestow trigger. Man, these bowmasters would have been great. I wish I was on the play. I like End of the Hunt because it's just 2 mana versus the flare. You have to like sacrifice a creature, right? If I remember correctly. It's just a little bit more cleaner because we don't have that much fodder for it. Like, I don't want to sacrifice like a Moonshadow. No bolt one time. No bolt one time. They have a bolt. Damn. Thoughtseize. Okay, so they have a bunch of Faithless Lootings in the graveyard. We have another Nethergoyf. Let's practice offense. Okay. Just basically, you just need to dodge a hollow one, I guess. Okay. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. No more lands, please. Okay. It's acceptable. 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 They do have this Detective's Phoenix, which is kind of annoying. It sucked that I did the bolt for the Bowmasters. That's such a huge swing. So they can Detective's Phoenix. Force of Despair is actually pretty good this matchup, to be honest. So excited for that. Attack for 10. I only have 11 damage. Overlord of the Bailmark. Okay, so I can Overlord, bring back Bowmasters them. That's what that moves a creature. So I need to hit an Overlord, basically. And that's 6, 12, 13, 14. If I bring the Bowmasters back, it's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I'm one short. I literally, I think I need to hit Overlord. Like, as a card. So I should just impend it. The game's going to be over regardless. So I need to hit Overlord of the Bailmark with the top 4 cards here. Hit a Moonshadow. 5, 10, 11, 12. I'm one short. That's so crazy. I'm 1 damage short. Wow, that's so crazy. Damn. Yeah, I think I'm 1 short. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 1 short. We need to hit an Overlord. Game. GG. I like those forces here. I think I like the ends too. Don't think I like the Wither of Trance. They only tag Mako. I think I want cards that could be able to tag Hollow One. Like, outside the exception of Push, it's so efficient. The game also would have been a lot different on the play. Do I have Vexing Bauble specifically for Hollow One? I don't think so. Spellbomb for looting and Phoenix seems okay. And there's like another flashback spell I saw. Maybe just trim a couple baubles. Try this. Man, we don't want to draw lands here. I guess that's kind of what we signed up for. Like, in the sense of, like, we have a Boggart Trawler as a land and a Troll as a land. Like, this is what we signed up for when we built this deck. We have the Orcish Bowmasters. I'm gonna go to 15. Blazing Root Walla. Well, hopefully they just have 1 enabler here. Huh. They do. They only have 1 enabler, which is the Fable. They're saving the Blazing Willow. Interesting. I think I'm gonna Thoughtseize their Bolt here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they should just bolted me. To be honest. This protects my Orcish Bowmasters. Hollow into the bin. That's the mountain I did not know about. Okay. That is... It's not fine. Wish I had Bowmasters up. So they attack here. I can push. I need to Bowmasters that. This kind of sucks. This practice offense is pretty annoying. Yep. We're pretty dead. Their hand was so bad too, but our hand was like not. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the graveyard. Shit trolled actually. Okay. I guess I have one more turn. Do I actually have any outs? I guess I brought out Witherbloom Charm, right? I actually don't think I have any outs here. I don't have instant speed removal spell for that. And Witherbloom Charm would in theory gain 5 life. Wow. Yeah. This game felt very awkward. I guess I could have Hex Maged and then they... Man, we're on the draw every match so far, huh? Or pretty much. I'll keep this hand. Bottom of Hex Mage. Ragavan. I'm gonna save my Bauble for when I cast this Moonshadow. I'll have what I need against Boros, I think. I do have to push this Ragavan, which is annoying, but again, like if this game was on the play, this would be so different. Because like I could just Bowmasters this Ragavan with profit. Oh god, damn it. Yep. I think this is a spot where I just get aggressive, I guess. As make a big of a moonshot as I possibly can. No flage to worry about, that's for sure. They go 4/4. They could just Thraven Charm my Moonshadow and then do all the work that I did, but opponent's in the tank here. Honestly, I don't think I'm in a very good spot. Surveilland. Unless their hand is like literally all lands. Voice of Victory, sure. How about a push? Push or a Wither-Bone Charm? Def Chat, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for it, buddy. Appreciate it. How was your stream? Hope it went well. That's not great. My Scout Diamond's playing some Black Green Rock. My Overlord of the Belmark Hex Mage build that I really enjoy playing. I mean, this is the most obvious Bowmasters. But whatever. How's it going on a heater? This Voice of Victory plus Gaia Souls combo is pretty bad. Oh, I kept Bowmasters because of the Voice of Victory. I am so sorry. What am I doing? I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at this game. I don't think we're winning this game anyway. Because if I play, they just don't. They just don't play their Season Pyromancer, and then they just attack me. And I can't really do anything. It's okay. Let's concede. I'm okay conceding there. Okay. Let's get some Culling Rituals, some Force of Despair, some End of the Hunts. Let's borrow all the Thought Seizes. And I think we can trim a couple Emperor Bones. Because, like, there's just nothing in their graveyard. All I have is a Troll. They don't have Flage anymore. Dead. I am dead. You are absolutely right. Sometimes Boros just Boroses you. Like I said, like that game would be a lot more different on the play. We would be able to Bowmasters the regular at the Prophet, say the push. It's the same situation. Like if they have a 1 toughness creature, this Bowmaster is gonna be great. Ragavan. Cool. So we're in a pretty good position. So now, let's see what their follow-up is. We do have this Witherloom Charm. Ocelot Pride. Ooh. Oh, I should have another Bowmasters, that's for sure. Oh, pass a turn. I would imagine in limited it wouldn't be that good. And then that sucks because then if you're like trying to play to win and you pass like a $40 card or however much Bowmasters is, that sucks. This smells like a Spyro. But I'm gonna have to Witherloom Charm this. Blood Moon. Okay. Blood Moon has entered the chat. Good thing I have this basic swamp. I think I'm okay with just ending the hunt here. I feel like they have nothing. They might have a Thraven Charm. It'd be funny if they Thraven Charm me and then just Overlord here. They just have lands? Interesting to do it at instant speed. They have no energy left. Or sorry, no cards left. They have plenty of energy. What is on top of the deck? A lightning bolt. Good to know. I wouldn't hate milling over a troll and they can get a swamp. Bowmasters. I guess I get Nethergoyf because it is bolt proof. Yeah. So I'm gonna draw Bolt. Marsh Flats is not anything relevant. Hopefully this Overlord comes back off of Impending sooner than later. Backup Nethergoyf is hilarious. So they still have Bolt. They might have to Bolt this token, which is hilarious. They do. So they need another Thraven Charm to survive. Essentially to exile my graveyard. A Johnny. Interesting. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I guess technically it's not lethal. Right, as of right now. I do need to mill over an instant or a sorcery, which could whiff. And then just get Bowmasters. I can ping them next turn. They don't want to see what's on top of the deck. Yeah, I think this is fine. 23 viewers. Appreciate you hanging out. Give a shout out to Def Jad for the raid. If you haven't done so already, please follow Def Jad if you haven't. They make a lot of Amulet Titan content. He's great. So give a shout out to Def Jad. But this is kind of the game plan. Fair, mid-range, boomer. Nothing too unfair. The most unfair thing we're doing is removing all the impending counters off of Overlord. Or... I think I'm going to keep this hand. It's kind of reliant on Moonshadow. But... or them just not having a removal spell for my Moonshadow. Force of Despair is an interesting call here. Wish I had that last turn. They're drawing a plains. What am I drawing? Land. Okay. This is actually really good information. Although I would have known it, I guess, by the next turn, but I could pitch my Boggart Trawler to this Force of Despair and it's fine. I also have another Force of Despair. Interesting. Okay. Damn it. Okay, this Force of Despair is kind of cool. So after they get their cat token trigger, pitch this. Troll of Khazed Dum. Oh, so I could either Rhythm trying this Ocelot Pride. I think I'm saving this troll for this force. You could also be just do the same song and dance. I could commit to the board and then just like whatever they draw, like, and I can just Wither Charm the following turn. I think that's better. If they attack me, I just force. Okay, because like as of right now, like they can't do anything. Johnny. Okay. Let me surveil here. See what's on top of my deck before I make any decisions. Don't think I want that. So then I think I will force again. Nethergoyf. Solid. So you just need to dodge a Thraven Charm, basically. Basically, is dodge a charm, which I feel like we did dodge. Ranger Captain. Guide a soul, sure. Sure. Moonshadow. I don't think I want a Moonshadow. I think I go with one Nethergoyf. A land creature instant artifact. Goblin Bombardment. Destroy this now so they don't get any damage from it. feel like we need to end this game now, otherwise they're just gonna take over the game. Interesting. Interesting. What is in their hand? Is it the Raven Charm? Oh, discharge. Oh, and then they sack their Ranger Captain. Sure. It's a lot of resources to lose to answer my Nethergoyf. Only one cat. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. I just kind of want to skip the Nethergoyf after I Calling Ritual. Kind of an awkward holding pattern. I think this is a spot where now I can just kind of get aggressive, I think. Ooh, Bowmasters is very intriguing. I think I'm just going to try to aggro them out. Let's end the game. Get a second Surveil land. This makes sense. They get as much information as possible. In the graveyard. Suck a cat token. I go to 15. That's fine. Play another one. This just applies the most pressure. Don't hate a Hex Mage. Okay, that's a pretty scary land once they are ahead, but not scary right now. I'm not going to play this Moonshadow out with the bombardment. So depending on what they have here, I am very tempted to just attack all. Because then it forces them to block. Okay. Do they have discharge again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Serious Blessing's annoying. I think I would just block. Seems like they have discharge. Cut. Interesting. Oh, I see. I see. So they can kill my Pride. Or Pride by Goyf. So I really didn't untap land now. I guess I also could have brought back Bowmasters with Overlord. I was really trying to get aggressive here, but that might come to haunt me. We're not drawing our fourth land too. God, if I had brought back the Bowmasters, that might have saved me here. I think that was a punt from my end. Damn it. I was really hoping I can just draw off this Culling Ritual, but... Oh, man. I think I just punted this game. If I just brought back the Bowmasters and killed the Onslaught Pride... I think the Witherland Charming the Guided Souls was the correct play. I think I played good up until that point where I just didn't bring back Orcish Bowmasters. Because I thought I could just aggro them out. Which was clearly incorrect. Oh my god. My gosh. Yeah, I should have brought back the Bowmaster. This single Onslaught Pride is just, well, of course, along with this encampment, but like, man, it is. That being said, we can get out of this. We just need to draw an untapped land here. Just need an untap land, and we might be able to get out of this. Okay, got there. We do only get one. Oh! They click through. They should have bombarded me. Take those. We take those. Play Moonshadow. So land, artifact, creature, instant. Shouldn't shrink the Goyf. So now we need a fetch land that wins the game. I feel like I should have won that game. Can't complain. For the first time playing Modern in a very long time. Kahira. Interesting. So probably some sort of control. Finding on the play this league, which is nice. Sure. So it's just Sky Control? It's Ponza. Interesting. Ponza. Good call. Shows how out of the loop I am playing Modern. Oh, it's Control. No, it's a deck I haven't seen in a long time. So funny. Okay. Nice. Do they have Wrath of Skies, main? I should look this up. Do I need to play around Wrath of Skies? I do. Do I play around Wrath of Skies, man? Where the hell is it on Elementary Goldfish? Mardio Energy, Boros Burn. Where the hell is... Why is it not... Is it really not that popular on Goldfish? Jesus Christ. It doesn't have a deck name? I can see that. This is in 2021. Dude, my computer's so slow right now. I'm just gonna have to... I just look up the most recent league, I guess. Two Solitude, 3 Wrath of Skies main. I mean, they have a bunch of like single spot removal spells. I feel like I have to do this. I feel like I just have to commit more to the board. Okay. I'm gonna draw the Fill the Ruin. They rat disguise me now. I don't care. I want to draw the card Hexmage now, so then they don't field the top card away. We know they have Field the Ruin on top, so they could field me here. Hope they don't. If they erode me, that sucks. Or path me. They play the plains. They're gonna field me here. So I wonder if they'll have the road. This will trigger my Moonshadows, which is nice. Triggering double Moonshadow. Path to exile. That does not trigger my Moonshadow, though. Oh, I milled my basic forest? That fucking sucks. Do they have Solitude? Do they have Solitude? Whoa. Okay. Do they have another one? I'm surprised that they just didn't do that. Interesting. This will shut off their land. Oh. Love to see it. Love to see it. Witherbloom charm, baby! I mean, they just fucked up with Solitude, so... What do you say? So they have Isochron Scepter? Is that common? Is Isochron Scepter like a thing? Or is that just this 5-0 list? Let me see. Red, white, Boros energy. Okay. I mean, I feel like I kind of want... This one has a Karn build? What is this deck? Mana Tithe? Is there like a stock list that I could refer to? Man, these Boros Ponza players be wild, and I say. Red, white. I mean, this. I guess this list got 28th place. This also has a Karn build. Is Karn like not a? They don't win much, just annoy people. I guess. I guess I guess that's one way to put it. I'm so annoyed. I have to play an extra basic in my deck just to account for this stupid deck. I don't know. Some of these builds have Karn in it, which I didn't see. They all play Solitude, so I kind of wanted to play this Vexing Bauble. Cut the pushes. And I'm just glad I like fetch shocked and overgrown too. Keep the basics in the deck. So I need 2 more cards that aren't dead. Oh boy. So Solitude, like, do I need an answer to Solitude? Is it just the end of the hunts? It's either end of the hunts or pick the poison. I don't know what's worse or what's better. I really need to see what more is in their deck because I didn't see any win conditions. I just saw a couple like paths and then like called it a day. This one doesn't have any Karn builds, but that's Beza. Moto's freezing. Oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to sideboard. Did I sideboard? Moto, what the hell, man? What the hell? Oh, it worked. Thanks. Okay, can't complain. Will not complain. They mull into 6. Mull into 6. I'll probably just lead on Moonshadow. You gonna path me, dude? My computer's struggling right now. Rest in peace. That's annoying. Wow. I need that Witherloom charm, huh? It's really bad for me. I'm gonna go for it all. I'm gonna go for the Hex Mage plan. There's Sunken Citadel, Feel the Ruin. Sure. Then they just hope they don't have a path. Let's see if they get red mana here. They do. Because this is a little risky. They could bolt me or discharge me. But I think I'm going to go for it. I think I have to. Okay. So now you can draw all the discharge you want, opponent. Need to dodge 2 draws. Sure. That recipes is really fucking annoying though. I think I'll get a force, I guess. Just to like I need Sunken Citadel. Okay. Fuck. They don't have an LD spell here. I can surveil land, get a try to get a land in and a Hardcast's Overlord. Here in hand. Okay. This Rest in Peace is just doing a lot of work. Don't want an Emperor Bones, I don't think. Wow, the single Rest in Peace is just so good for them. Who would have thought a Rest in Peace would just shut us completely down? Oh my god, Moto. Please. Please. I'm trying. Sucks that we don't have any Witherloom Charms naturally drawn. We milled one. Would this have been the top card of the deck? Or would Thoughtseize have been the top card of the deck? I wonder. Kahira? I feel like there is a rule spell in my opponent's hand. No blocks. Ah. Okay. That means I have to play this. Got the path from my Overlord. Witherloom Charm. These Moonshadow beats can actually do could be a thing. Let's put it that way. Could be a thing. How many more surveillance do we have? I still have all 2 left with 1 in play. Damn. Sorry, my wife's calling me. Give me a second. Okay. We're probably gonna lose to this Kihira. At this point, I guess I'm gonna take an Emperor Bones. At this point, so we know they have Path. They're probably gonna shuffle my deck now because I kept it on top, which is fine. Like I don't need the Emperor Bones. Sure. Okay, well, there's the mortuary I was going to search for, but what do you do? Put the pigs well in the graveyard. Sure, I'll shuffle. What do I need? 1, 2. I have no more fetchables left. Is not what I need. That's not what I need. I'll probably block here. We're halfway through the deck. We found Wood Balloon trying to be milled over. Oh, okay, they have Karn. Let me see what they're actually going to search for here. That's actually going to be very useful to know. Oh, explosives, okay. So they are on the Karn build. This is good information. It's good I played that out. So now I know I need to bring in Pick Your Poison for Ensnaring Bridge. And Rest in Peace, actually. So I can board out the End of the Hunts. And then board in the Pick Your Poisons. And then hopefully that's enough. Hopefully they don't just Rest in Peace me to death again. That's terrible. I mean, they have a million outs to my, like, buffed up Moonshadow, so I can't really get mad about that. We have a basic in hand, which sucks. I think I'll keep this. We're going to 6. This hand's like pretty shaky, I will say. I gotta take the Solitude. Sunken Citadel. So they can demo next turn if need be. Hopefully we hit a Hex Mage or a Nethergoyf, something. Nice. How's it going, Japes? Hope you're doing well, buddy. My computer is like struggling right now. Struggling. Okay. Glad we're not milling any basics, so that's good. Emperor Bones. I have one more Overgrown Tomb left. One more basic Swamp and one more Surveillance. So 2 more fetchables. How's it going, Mike? Hope we're doing well, buddy. So we know 3 of the 6 cards. Hopefully none of them are Solitude. Yeah. No worries. No worries. Okay, That's the land we knew about, so we know 2 of 5 cards. Cleansing Wildfire, sure. So we have 1 more base. Oh, we have 2 more basics. Sure, I'll go to Forest. They have white up. How much fun I'm playing to Wrath Disguise here? I still don't have to play too much into Wrath Disguise. I guess we can wait. Let me eat my Overlord. It's a little risky. It shrinks my Nethergoyf. But I think it's worth it. I think it'll give more intel on what they're going to have in their hand. So I'm going to eat this Overlord. Adapt this Overlord. They have nothing. Pick this one. Get a Troll. Okay. Attack with a lot of power. Got a Hex Mage. End step. I don't have any more fetchables, I don't think. Oh, do I have a swamp? I think I have a swamp. Overgrown Tomb. I think I have a swamp. 1, 2. I have a swamp and I have an Overgrown Tomb, I think. 1. And another Surveilland. Am I going crazy? Underground Mortuary is 1. I have 1 in hand. I can fetch for. Yeah. So what is the best way to make myself insulated against Wrath Disguise? They could have Solitude. I don't think there's a really good way to insulate against Solitude. If they Wrath Disguise me, that's fine. So I'm going to do this Mortuary. And then play this Moonshadow out. I'm going to put that in the graveyard. I don't think that's worth it. Play Moonshadow. So they need Wrath of Skies plus untap land. Then we can Text Mage Overlord attack. Oh, you're right. There's 3 tombs in my graveyard. Thank you. Okay. I do have another basic swamp, though. Let's go, baby. For 1. Not bad for not playing Modern in like a month. So, I think overall, for those who are just coming in tail end of the stream, I've played a version of this before. Marvel. It was around Vegas, so there's a bunch of changes happened, like bans happened. So I just totally didn't play Magic at all from that time span. And long story short, I took my list during MC Vegas, and then I just added Emperor Bones and and Troll of Khazed Dums into the main, just to kind of see how it feels, just to kind of change it up a little bit. Because before, I think I just had 4 Hexmage, 4 Bowmasters, had more lands, and I think I had like a flex slot. I think I had like either Cling to Dust or like an End of the Hunt main or something like that. But I kind of wanted something a little bit more aggressive, maybe like. And I know there's a lot of like Goryo, so having the yard hate, even though Flage got banned, like I haven't played since Flage got banned. I still think Emperor Bones is still decent, as we saw there. I think just getting an Overlord back and just being aggressive really helps. I think this shell in general is just an aggressive build with Moonshadow plus Nethergoyfs. I think Bowmasters maybe not as aggressive, but just going like turn 1 Moonshadow, turn 2 Overlord, turn 3 Vampire Hexmage Overlord, attack for agility is like such a crazy line. That I've liked the incorporation of Emperor of Bones with that so far. I definitely want to test it more, but I think a 4-1 is pretty solid. Sideboard wise, the main card I really want to try was the Force of Despair, and I think this was a really funny screenshot for those who are tuning in. Where is my browser? So I posted this in the Discord for those who haven't seen it yet. But it's so funny how I was joking like I'm gonna have a Force of Despair, and they're gonna have a start already. Like I'm gonna top deck the Force, which is gonna be awkward, or I'm just not gonna have a black card. And I had the Force of Despair. My opponent top deck a Corey Steelcutter, or sorry, not Corey Steel, a Slick Shot Show Off, and then they enter the Flood mod my Troll. So I got the Force of Despair in a way, which is hilarious. I think this is like the greatest part of the league today. Also, there's also cool play where in this exact screenshot, I definitely want to make a short out of this. My opponent has 1 card in hand, and I had this Troll plus Force, right? So after they attacked, I cracked this fetch land and got a Surveil land, hoping that they would, either bolt me, or if it was a mutagenic growth, they would just cash in. So then I tapped out, and then they growth their Slick Shot, and then I forced it. This is the Lex level plays there. But overall, like, this deck has felt really fun. I don't know how I feel about the Force of Despairs. I know that one screenshot's really, really cool. It was good against Boros, where we got to like wipe their Ocelot Prides plus tokens. So that was really cool. I think Culling Ritual is still pretty solid, especially against Boros. We got to swipe up their our Goblin Bombardments. The Pick Poisons would have been really nice against this matchup specifically, knowing that they're on Karn now. So that's, and of course Rest in Peace, so that's kind of nice to see. So I'm kind of like evaluating, even though we didn't draw the cards, like how good were they. So like the Creeping Crows we didn't play against Affinity, so it's pretty narrow, but we kind of knew that going in. Other than that, like, I feel pretty happy with the 75. Maybe the 73, the Force of the Despairs is a little iffy. But I'll be back tuning in, trying to fine tune this list a little bit more. But I really appreciate you tuning, hanging out. If you're watching this on YouTube, follow the Twitch, sub to the YouTube, join the Discord, follow the Twitter, all the good jazz, and hope to catch everyone next time. Take care. Bye.